Congratulations.
This is on the wrong side.
Oh.
Is this on the side?
Fine.
I like
It
to
is
hear.
on the wrong side, but that's okay.
So congratulations.
Thank
That was a really good clutch, I think. You and you really made some really big adjustments from winners finals.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know what was going on in winners finals.
yeah, I was very
Oh, jeez.
impressed with the adjustments, and I mean the clutch for Game 5 of set 1 because he started running it back on
I
you.
was
and,
I was up, right, 3 stocks to 1, and then he was like, well, I'm gonna get this stock, and it like took a long time too for him to get my third stock, or I guess second it would be.
in the same
And
on
he
the
just
same
like,
idea.
Yeah, comboed me again, and I was like, oh, this isn't good. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose like this.
No, and I had said before the set that I thought if he wanted to win the tournament, he really needed to close you out in the first set because you adapt very well, and it's just a momentum thing. What do you think you did different that changed from winners finals to
So Hotline.
Wow.
yeah.
Oh yeah, story. Oh boy, rivalries. Sure.
I think.
Yeah. So what adjustments do you think you made?
First of all, I think Hotline played like better against me than he ever has. Maybe even like when he's taken a couple sets off me, so like maybe even like better than then.
Yeah.
I think I made a lot of. I felt like I made a lot of execution errors in the first set.
Yep.
But that's not like good enough to be like, oh, let me just play better and
Right,
win. You know, you
exactly,
can't
yeah,
do that.
you can't
And
just
you
say,
can't
"I'm
do
gonna
that
clean
against
up."
like Hotline. So I noticed one thing was, first of all, I was down to a lot of F tilt F airs.
Yeah.
And okay, can this?
They can't hear that. You got background music.
All right, there we go.
I just suddenly like bam bam
Yeah.
bum bam bam bum. All right.
So-
So he's doing a lot of like double jump, cancel nairs.
Yeah.
And like onto top plat too. And he was beating like I was throwing out like the wrong hitboxes to deal with them first of all, and second of all I wasn't like anticipating them coming at all.
Right.
So I tried to do that better the next couple sets and like was mostly successful, but not always successful. There was one time where like I was on side plat and he was like. I just like sat there and I was like, all right, he's gonna come at me with that double jump cancel nair, and he just comes in with the regular nair. I was like, that's not fair. You're not allowed to do that.
Something else he was doing that I noticed actually in the set that I commentated. I didn't watch too closely the winners final set, but obviously I was commentating this one, so I watched it. I noticed he was doing a lot of the thing where he'd fall on top of you, and then try to mix up his timing with the DJC and then nair.
Right, exactly.
And you seem to have the read on that. You were just patient and waiting on it. And that seemed to be the cause of him losing a lot of early stocks. You know, giving up his jump and you were up tilting him.
Yeah, it was weird because I was like, man, like if I'm not taking, because I don't think I took his jump, or I took his double jump like almost at all in the first set we played.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know if that's because I'm just not anticipating it, or if because like it's just not possible to beat Yoshi if you don't take his double jump.
Well, yeah, I think that's super important in the matchup. I mean,
Yeah, for sure. That's how I get a lot of stocks.
I also
that like it's when I beat like you and Hotline and Fire Blaster. I'm like it's when I like get all these
you shark the up
dumbass
the double
like
jumps,
dumbass like double jump snags.
I noticed originally I had said I saw you go for some up tilt, reverse bear into like down air and stuff.
Yeah, I got a lot of like and
And I
Okay.
what I noticed though was like I was like, oh, it's grand finals. He's not going to go for the cutter combo. And then you hit one in game 5
Yeah.
of set 1, and I'm like, I'm wrong. All right. I was like, oh, it's two tenths to style, but like it's optimal sometimes.
Right. Yeah, I think when I did it there, it was optimal. I was pretty sure like he wasn't gonna DI enough, and
Yep.
Hotline's pretty good at DIing at least like the down air combos.
Yeah, I
and
noticed
so I
he does
started
that.
I started trying to follow him because I was like, I know he's gonna go in between side plat and top plat, and so I'd like try to follow him, and it didn't actually always work there. So I guess I
Right.
got to get better at that. But there were a couple of up tilt combos where I'd be like, all right, I just have to like back air and then like single hit down air because I know if I do a large down air, he's going to DI it. But like I think I can get the single hit. And then I like get the single hit and he'd just be on stage. I'd be like, oh, well, that sucks.
And it was interesting because we got the replay system now, so I was watching
Yes.
watching all the cool replays of you guys' sets. And I actually noticed on the replay, I didn't catch it in the moment. He actually teched right before you, because you did a dare reset. And
Okay.
no, you did an up tilt, and then you tried to do another up tilt, and you missed him, and he teched. Then you
Yeah.
up tilted him again
Yeah.
to set it up. So like he had a chance to escape actually.
Yeah.
But your punish was sharp.
Yeah, there were a bunch of times where I'd get a forward air and they'd be like, all right, we do the up tilt now, and he'd parry the up tilt, and both of us would be like, huh?
Yeah.
And like he didn't punish me most of the time, and so that was like I feel like that was fortunate. I don't know how easy that is to react to though. Maybe you just assume you're gonna get it, and then
That's the way you're supposed to
you
do
like
it.
jump in air.
I mean, as a Yoshi player, I can say like I never anticipate getting the parry when I should.
Yeah.
Like because the way you really are supposed to do it is yes, I'm going to get this parry, so I'll up smash or I'll shield jump or whatever. But I honestly like mentally that doesn't work for me. Like to assume a parry.
Yeah.
I'm always assuming the combo that
Yeah.
the opponent's going to get on me, and then react to the parry, which
Yeah.
probably isn't great.
One thing I tried to do the second set was, so I didn't play Smash at all this week because
Yeah.
I was like busy like being a loser and playing Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
I played Fortnite and Rivals of Aether all week.
Yeah.
I honestly I didn't feel very
At
ready
least that's
tonight.
like a similar type of game, Rivals of Aether.
It is, but like I mean, I didn't do it, but I thought I was gonna like try to
Yeah.
air dodge and stuff. And you know,
But last night, very late at night, I was watching Boom's Kirby versus Zero at Keystone 2.
Yep.
And I was like, all right, what does Boom do that I don't do? Like, probably a lot of things, but hopefully most of it is just like he's just better at
he's
like all the tech.
perfect
and,
neutral,
and the,
perfect.
the reactions.
Yeah.
But one of the things was like he just sort of like weaves around the side plat and does a lot of fast fall aerials. Like he'll run off side plat and then do a fast fall back air.
Yeah.
And so like I tried doing that more in the second set against Hotline, and because like I would like go under top plat and he'd like still hit me with something. I'd be
Yeah.
like, that's not fair. Like I must be just doing this wrong.
That's not how this is supposed to work.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think
So
I think that's a pretty tough tech to just throw into your like fast fall aerials aren't hard, but running off plat, like especially side plat,
yeah.
and doing like a fast fall back air,
yeah.
it's kind of tough to not get it down air sometimes.
Yeah.
When you know, so that's a pretty interesting tech to throw into your game like
I was
in
doing
grand
it
finals.
like in between stocks a little bit, and sometimes I get the Z cancel, and sometimes I didn't.
Right.
Yeah, that was something Gildo would do a lot, actually. Like I'd come at him, he'd be on like the edge of side plat I'd come at him with a drill, and then he'd just like whoop whoop and like hit me with the back air.
He would do a lot of run off ledge fast fall dare, which I mean that's the easiest of those options.
Yeah.
But like he would do that a lot when he was coming around regularly.
I miss Gildo.
Yeah, same. So any other thoughts you had on the sets you had, the tournament in general, other sets you played?
Let's see. I don't know. I think Fire Blaster needs to stick to a character.
Yeah. Well, I actually was impressed. I thought he did stick to a character.
Yeah.
I mean, you beat the Yoshi
Right.
decently. Like you didn't destroy it or anything.
I think if he had played Yoshi again, he would have done better.
Yeah.
And that was a close game, right?
The Yoshi game?
I felt like we were both. Actually, I'm not sure about me, but I felt like he was spaghettiing more than normal with
Yeah,
Yoshi. And if he had stayed Yoshi, he might have taken the second game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I appreciated that he stuck with Mario after, like, he took the game with Mario,
Yeah.
and you came back and you won a game.
Yeah.
I appreciated that he stuck with Mario there because a lot of times you'll see him switch to Falcon or
Yeah.
switch to Pika, and like his Pika's good and can beat your Kirby if he plays it right.
Yeah.
And his Falcon has beaten your Kirby before, although I think you've kind of tightened that matchup up.
I hope so. The thing is, like, I have trouble against. So, like, people are more experienced than me. If Fire Blaster is switching around, he's better at adjusting to his switch than I am
Right.
at adjusting to his switch immediately. So that's like, it's like one of these days he's just gonna whip out Falcon and like four stock me. You know?
Well, I think a big part of why he does what he does is just to keep you on your toes. You know.
Oh
Like,
yeah, for sure. Sure, and I appreciate it too in a sense.
Yeah.
But I feel like learning a character, I don't know. I don't want to like tell him what to do. I'm not really sure, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
like there are a bunch of people who play different characters and
Well,
do really.
I think
do
his
really
Yoshi
well.
is obviously still his best character.
Yeah.
The Mario can be really overwhelming, although I don't think it's a good matchup with Kirby. I mean, he took the game
No,
from you, but
and-
it's honestly like Kirby edge guards Mario really well, and there are very few characters that do that.
Yeah.
And so it's tough. I do think that his best
Yeah.
chance there is with Yoshi.
I feel like I should be beating his Mario by more because it's supposed to be such a good matchup, but Fire Blaster is a strong player.
His recoveries with Mario are unbelievable.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I said, Kirby edge guards him well, but
yeah.
sometimes it doesn't matter against him.
Yeah.
Um,
I think also like if he were to go Pika, I feel like if he were to go Pika in the game one of a best of 5 set, he
Yeah.
might like lose the first 2 games against me close, but then he'd like start to figure it out.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Or if he even if he did that game
Like
one, like
he's done
lost
that
game
before.
one, yeah.
Like I think I've like beaten him in winners, and then he goes to Pika game 5 of losers, and he's beaten me in winners, and then I go to grand finals. Game 5, he whips out Pika and like loses due to like some random spaghetti, and then he like keeps going Pika,
Right.
and then like
Into
beats
the
me in the
second
reset.
set, yeah.
yeah.
It makes
That's
sense, though,
happened.
especially with a character like Pika who counters. Well, he's the only character that really counters Kirby in the truest sense. Like,
Right, for sure.
I mean, there are other soft counters, but
Yeah. I mean, and when you talk about, I was thinking about matchups recently because, Robert's post of, like, here, get me out, you bad players, if you guys can be useful to me if you get these good players and get them to fill out the survey.
Contact the good players,
which
please.
honestly is sort of how you have to do it, but, and I was thinking about, like, so how do you measure how good a matchup is? What you have to do is you'd have to take like 2 people who have no fighting game or video game experience at all, and then have them play separately in different parts of the country, a single character. And then the question is like, do you give them more practice against high tiers or equal practice against every character? Like there are all these variables that come into play
sounds
there.
very complicated.
It is.
Yeah.
And so like I was bringing up in pools how the best player in the it was you I was talking to about it, right? How the best player in the world at Samus beat the best Kirby in the world.
Right.
So does that mean Samus beats Kirby? Well, no, because
I don't think
Josuke
so.
is a
No,
monster.
it's just that Josuke is ridiculous.
Yeah. So I don't know.
So
It's an interesting question, and Robert was just like, yeah, I just want everyone's opinion, and I'm not going to worry about that, which I guess is reasonable.
I think that's fair, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're really trying to make a matchup chart, doing it by some genuine scientific method isn't going to work.
So my concern is that some people will be like, we'll have a matchup spread from like 50-50 to like 65-35, and other people have a matchup spread from 50-50 to 90-10.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you mix those together? Because
Personally,
everybody's gonna do
I
it
think like the
differently.
worst matchup in this game is like a 70-30 or a 75-30.
But what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything.
Sure it does.
It means this. If 2 people are trained in isolation at those characters equally against the cast for a certain amount of time, and they come from like the same, you get twins. That's actually the best way to do like
Right.
statistic.
So we'll just get Kimimaru and Hydra and
Right. And then you have them play a set against each other, or have them play some number of matches against each other. And it depends how many stocks the matches are, does it not? You played a 100 stock game, that's going to be probably more likely for the high tier to win.
it's more likely for them to fall
Then-
asleep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you play. So,
Yeah.
anything else you want to say about this tournament? About anything? Anything you got coming up or anything like that?
Let's see. There's not that much coming up.
No,
I mean,
there's,
this weekend is Sunset Black.
yeah,
called
not Baja Blast. It's
But it is
Sunset
in
Blast.
Baja, California. Wait, no, it's not at
It's in
Baja,
Mexico.
Mexico. But
Yeah.
it's south of. You know what? I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna get
Pretend you
stuff
know the
wrong.
geography?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get stuff wrong. I'm not gonna even try.
So if you're into 64 or interested in watching some 64, that's going to
Yeah.
be really high level stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So that should be on Twitch this weekend.
Japan versus Peru.
Yep.
That's
Japan
exciting.
versus Peru versus Canada versus the U.S. All sorts of good stuff.
I'm planning on going to SmashCon for the
Yep,
first
same.
time. It'll be exciting.
Oh yeah, you didn't go last year. I thought you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. It was Stu who I was thinking of because it was
Okay.
me, Kaz, Fireblaster, and Stu.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were in that room.
I don't have a lot coming up. I'm glad this tournament was fun. I didn't have a great week this week, so I'm glad. I mean, I want to say I would have been saying that even if I weren't in the winners interview. So, but GVS always like I don't know, they spoil us.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got great people here. We got
Yeah.
great people running stuff.
Yeah,
We're,
they know how to do stuff.
I think things seem to run pretty well.
And like,
pretty smoothly.
I'm also happy that 64 is getting new players because we had a few people like hiring a PR since we've been doing the weeklies leave.
Right.
Like Greeno and Nintendo.
Gildo.
Gildo,
Stu.
yeah.
Like
At least we know Gildo's alive, so that's nice. Actually,
Gildo
no,
popped in.
I know Greeno's alive because I saw him at PAX East.
yeah.
He just like came to our hotel room and just like hung out for an hour or two. And then I know Nintendo's alive because I actually saw him. Like he was at a friend's house that I was at just randomly.
Well,
But
I'm hoping over the summer, Greeno can pop in.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, I know he's he's in grad school, so
Yeah.
that takes a lot of your time. So hopefully he can pop in. I'm hoping, Gildo's semester's probably ending soon. He
I,
can hopefully pop in more often.
I'll definitely talk to Nintendo next time I see him.
Yeah.
But
he
we've
hasn't
been
been
getting
here in like 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've been getting like new people to come to the weekly who just like sort of find out about it through. PM's nice. So
yeah, I mean, and we've been getting a lot of PM crossplay, which has been great. I mean, we've had people who just realize like, oh, maybe 64 is my game. Like,
yeah, and also
that's what happened to Hotline.
The tech in this game, I think, is. I mean, it's still taken me like I still suck at Z canceling. It's been 2 years, but like I'm way better at it than I was before, and it's like it's not hard to get the concept of most of the tech in this game.
Right.
Which is nice. But like we had like Anomaly come for the first time to bracket. He's been here a couple times on Tuesday. But
yeah, he's been here for Melee, which I don't even know if he was entering Melee.
No, I don't think he entered Melee. He was just I think he was with his friend and just like hung out and played 64 with us. So that's cool. And Sun Vulcan's been coming back a bit.
Yeah, Sun Vulcan has a chance to make PR, and you know who else has a chance to make PR is Daddy's Milk, Papa's Leche.
Oh yeah, and Leche is playing again. Yeah.
And I mean, we have a lot of contenders for the back end of our PR because we have a pretty solid 8. You know, you go to 6 a.m. and Toonie, who are like the 7 and 8 solidly. Yeah. And then at 9 and 10, you got options. So like we have all these new players. We have Domlax playing. We have Chief Cherry enters pretty often. You know, Nanachi.
Forbes has entered a bit. King Coney's entered a bit.
Daddy's Milk again, like I said. A lot of people and still Produce. You know, who made it last season. And who was number 9 last season? Who am I missing? Produce was 10. I know that.
Wait, I don't want to be. Oh yeah, so you can be right. So if you're not on PR, you can still be Rhino on Vulcan.
Yeah, Secret Rhino.
What a great like. I still have no idea who it is.
I'm pretty sure it's Alex, but that's fine.
No, I don't think.
I do.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't remember.
I don't think Alex is that good a liar, though, is the problem.
You never know. All right, so about ready to wrap up?
Yeah.
All right, congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
And well done. Cool.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks for watching, guys.